I'm sure you heard the testimony of a man who just set aside a day a week when he would go on evangelism. And he went out, I think it was a Saturday. He went out from morning till he was tired. He came back. I think he was a soldier. Suffered a bullet wound that broke the bones of his leg. And they had fixed a piece of iron inside the leg. But the thing had always been painful. He returned from evangelism. Pain was much. I wish this pain would go so that I can serve you better. And then he fell asleep. When he woke up, the iron inside his bone was lying on the bed beside him. No drop of blood on the bed. Because when God performs an operation, he does not share blood. I decree tonight, every plant that God has not planted in you, before you wake up tomorrow, they will be gone.
Where are the surgeon in the house? Because I don't even know how to respond to this one. Oh. This one is a big miracle. Oh. My Lord and my Savior. Welcome back to the moment of truth and enlightening class. Let's hear more.
I had a very humbling experience sometimes. I saw a young chap here, tattered dress, walking the school time with one half-filled water bottle. Maybe he picked it from the refuse dump. So I parked and said, "Hey, young boy, where are you going? Why are you not in school?" "There's no money to get me to school." "What of your parents?" "My mother is on the field." "Eh? Is that where you are staying?" "Yes, because our house rent is due and we can't get any other place to stay." I was moved with compassion. "Call your mother." I saw the mother and I said, "Okay, first move to campus B, I'll pay for that while we look for accommodation." So one of my sons was called, "Please help me look for accommodation." We found accommodation. "Let's go ahead and buy some furniture." Somebody else met her between that period and said, came to check and find out that she already got an accommodation. Said, "I'll buy the furniture." So I didn't have to do it, sir. Don't see yourself as the savior of the poor. You're only privileged. Somebody else bought the furniture. That person would have also rented the house. But I was faster than her. That woman will also give houses out. Because God will turn our story around. That's the way life is all about. So see yourself as privileged. You have children, clothes not being used. Other children who don't have any clothes on their back. Bring them out. Your children should not inherit that. Things will have changed before then. Imagine my father leaving his clothes for me. Where will I wear it to?
You hear the generous man. Oh. Mr. Oyedepo. Hundreds of people are looking for this guy to pay the work they did for him. He will not pay them. Even the lady that came out is on my playlist that said he sacked them. They work on the mission field. He sacked them. He didn't pay them. The lady is still chasing him for payment till today. If you know Otta, you've been to Otta, his church in Otta, at the gate you will see a lot of homeless people, poor people looking for help. At the gate, he passed through that gate all the time. But now he uses helicopter. Anyway, he's being generous. Maybe that woman was lucky, or is they made up stories because we've been talking about how mean they are to the poor. Let's hear more.
You know, there are pillars of finance. For when I was studying financial intelligence those days, it helped me a lot. It helped me. I am never broke. Never. And it's not a function of, one money came somewhere. It's financial intelligence. I am never broke. For the past 20 years of my life, I've never been broke. Now, when I say I've not been broke, I don't mean that I've always had money everywhere. But I've never come to a point in my life where, hey, I don't have. No, because of financial intelligence. Financial intelligence gives you, there are three pillars to finances. The first is saving, spending, and investment. That's number one pillar. Saving, spending, and investment. Know what to spend. Have a limit. Know what to spend. There are things you must not buy even if you like them. You don't need them. You like them. Appreciate somebody else who has them. Can I see this your phone? Wow, man, this camera is sharp. Wow, wonderful. Give them back. Are you listening to what I'm saying? As you appreciated it, you already have an idea that the camera of an iPhone so and so is sharper than an iPhone so and so. That's knowledge for you. After that, give it back. Don't say, I'm going to buy. The one you have, is it crying? There is somebody also that wants the type of phone that you are using. Know what to spend. Know how to save. Spending, savings, investment. Know how to invest. Many people that want to invest in building of houses and the rest. Some people say they want to build houses to live in or to put tenants and the rest. It's not a good investment. Building a house to resell is a good investment. Buying a plain land to resell, but building a house to not put tenants and be getting money is not a good investment. Let me give you an example. You are looking at me confused. Let me give you an example. For example, you built a house with 35 million. You buy land. Land is cheap. There are lands of 10 million, 15, 20. You now build 3-bedroom flat or put 3-bedroom flat, 2. You spend total of 50 million or 60 million to build it, put tiles. How much is 3-bedroom flat in Auchi? Let's say 500. Average of 500-600. You have 2 of that. 600. That's 1.2. And you build the house 60 million. In 10 years, you have raised 12 million. In 10 years. In 20 years, you have 24 million. So in 40 years, you have 48 million. You have not made the 5 million, 50 million you use. In 48 years. Oh, you didn't get what I'm saying? Are you learning something? So it's a useless investment. But you can get a land, build a big hall, and give people shops, break several shops. Are you following what I'm talking about? Break them to shops. Then in that big place, you have like 50 shops. This one is paying 150, that one is paying 200, that one is paying this, that. So at the end of a year, you are getting like 7-8 million. In less than 4, 5, 6 years, you have gotten your money. Or you just buy a land, leave it. Don't talk. Make sure it's in a prime place. Don't talk. When individuals are coming to price, you don't answer them. Individuals don't have money. It's institutions that have money.
Now, you heard Suleman. Do you agree with everything he said? No, I do not. Because this is my area. This is the business I do. People that knows me knows that this is what I do. He said, don't build house for rent. Do this instead. Why? He said, if you build house for rent, you will make a loss. Na lie. Na lie. Because building alone, apart from you renting it and getting certain amount every month to maintain the house, building itself is an investment. It's yielding money. Equity on it every year. I don't know about the country he's talking about, so maybe he's talking about Germany because they don't make that equity in Germany also. But in the UK, where I am, you buy to let, you are making money twice. You are collecting your rent, apart from the trouble, a lot of trouble attached to it, because a lot of tenants, they are very damaging. They are very notorious and wicked. So, if you enter those ones, you can make loss. Other than that, the building itself, even if you just buy, you lock it up, it's making money for you. That's why a lot of Nigerians, politicians, they have houses here. The houses they bought, 500,000 then is now in millions. And most of them, they lock it up. I just want to chip that in that what he said there is not right. It's not correct. And buying a land and just leave it there is very risky. Not in Nigeria that they are stealing people's lands, especially those pastors. If they get to know about your land, maybe that's why he's saying all these things. Oh, to get you to know about your land. Papa, I got a land somewhere, blah, blah, blah. Then you go and steal it. And if you make mine, they will try to kill you. A lot of trouble will come out of it. Please don't listen to all this nonsense. So go to professionals that deals in these areas. This person, they tend to behave like they know everything. And it's a lie. That's my point now. It's a lie. They are misleading. They are saying all these things. People can come to them if you have houses, if you have lands, and all these things. It's a lie. It's a setup. Oh. That's what I'm hearing from my spirit. Oh. My people, I hope you learned something today. I want to know your mind about these 3 clips, your thoughts, your own opinion, your own experience in the comment section. And I'll see you on my next video. Bye for now.